you want to know about how to get a bike to go really fast and look great, then you need to meet my old mate Dick Smith, the genius behind Barron's Speed Shop here in Croydon.
I think we were separated at birth, you and me.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, we just look vaguely similar.
Dick rebuilt his first engine at the tender age of 11 and went on to work for some of the most famous names in British bikes, including BSA and Norton. For the last decade, Dick and his partner Del have run Barron's Speed Shop and built and customised some truly memorable bikes. Dick's own bike, the Delinquent, a 60s style bobber, got him noticed by one Ewan McGregor and Charlie someone, and they ended up commissioning bikes from him.
So, if someone comes to you and says, build me a bobber, yeah. What's the lead time you normally quote them?
We say sort of 3 months, but to be honest, that's all got to change. For me, I'm here 90% of the time on my own. So I'm sort of chief cook and bottle washer. I've got to answer the phone, answer emails. I'm in there preparing stuff for people to keep them on the road or whatever. Out here trying to do stuff. Victim of my own success, really.
But as Dick explains though, it's not always easy to deal with the clients.
When a client comes to you and says, this is what I want, is it a collective creative process? Or does the client actually sometimes go, right, that's it?
That's usually the case. They come in bounding with these ideas, and like majority of the time, their ideas would look bloody ridiculous. So you have to kind of steer them in the nicest possible way round to sort of your way of thinking and advise them on what goes.
But there's more to Barron's Speed Shop than crafting custom bobbers and calf racers.
Now, Dick also has another passion and another thing he's very famous for. Come through here. Come on, Dick. Wow. Now, would you take a look at this, eh? Now, Dick, tell me what this is.
This will be
Yeah.
a double-engine drag bike, nostalgia drag bike.
God, so what engines?
2 Triumph Tiger pre-unit Tiger 100 engines with a Bewley 2-speed gearbox.
Is the race side of things really helpful for you business-wise?
This is where we want to kind of be pushing one side of the business, like, because it's, you know, where my deep enthusiasm, hence the name Speed Shop, this is what it was all about.
This year's Dragstalgia at Santa Pod saw the debut of this beautiful reconditioned Triumph, commissioned from Barron's Speed Shop by client Peter Allen.
The bike's a 1951 Triumph Tiger 100 rigid. It's a 500cc bike. I asked Dick to build it for me in this style, which is in the style of a 50s bike from the States.
What is it about riding in a straight line fast that rose your boat?
And I wanted to try the drag racing, actually pitting myself directly against someone in a short space of time. And anyone who believes that drag racing is point and squirt is just deluded. It's a lot more skill involved in that. It's all about anticipation, timing, and really understanding your bike and your clutch and the setup.
Pete's taste for speed and his faith in Barron's Speed Shop has taken him a lot further than Santa Pod Raceway in Northamptonshire. Last year, when I took the Brough Superior to Bonneville, Pete was there with Dick and another Barron's Speed Shop special, a Triumph T100, nicknamed the Epsom Assault.
I wasn't nervous about it. I was cautious because I wasn't sure about the salt. You know, you hear that it's slightly flaky. It took me only the first 100 yards on the salt to totally relax because it tracked beautifully. There was no wheel spin. It wasn't bumpy, and it was actually very, very straightforward.
It was Dick Smith's first time on the Salt, and he too fell in love with it.
I think it's the whole camaraderie of the whole thing, the people that are all into it, and you all go over there, you're all team players. There's a good bit of rap going on between everybody. Everyone sings from the same hymn sheet. We're all there together to do the same thing, and we're all enjoying what we do, and it's exciting. It's just a desolate salt desert where you just go and be completely lunatic, like, for a week.
Pete set a world land speed record on his T100. Next year, if everything goes to plan, Dick may well take his new twin-engine drag bike up to Elvington to set a few records on that. But whatever happens, he's just happy to be working on the bikes that he loves.
If you can just keep moving forward and keep that enthusiasm, then you'll keep going. And, you know, I don't think you'll ever be a millionaire out of it, but you should be able to earn an all right living.